that silence at night when all your thoughts suddenly get louder? The feeling I want to say started when I was 19. I went through a very traumatic thing around that age. I didn't really have anyone to rely on. It wasn't taken seriously, so I didn't either. But I was just a kid barely starting to live my life, foolish and innocent, with sure advice, but no guidance. So I learned as I go, and I picked up the facade that I was invincible, that I can do it all on my own. Eventually I'll figure it out, and I always did. But in the long run, now, it created such a void in me. I became too understanding, too hard-headed. I didn't know when to quit or leave things when they got bad. I did almost anything to make someone stay. I quite literally squeezed myself dry. And that thing that kept me safe, that felt so made of steel, it bent and it bruised me. Finally caught on to me. Bruised my heart, eventually my mind, and I couldn't bear it. I disguised it with many habits I picked up along the way. Partying, smoking, sex. At first it was a good time, and I kept telling myself that. And it was, but when I was alone, it just all came crashing down on me. Continuously. Only to end up facing the truth of how messed up I really felt. I did ask for help, but most people just left, so I felt like I was too extreme, too much. But it's crazy, but things do stick and become such a normal that literally 8 years can pass, and I finally saw what was happening. It's a harsh truth, but the awareness kicks too hard on the door to avoid it with the habits. Like a wake-up call, I had to answer, and I'm happy I picked up and finally said fuck that. I'm not going to drag myself and pretend anymore or hide for the sake of the people that played a role in my life. In other words, just be my own demise. I will not be my own demise anymore.